Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me, and we're good to go with match day 1 of the Champions League. It's Manchester City, and they face Galatasaray.
Well, you can sense the anticipation around the ground today. Both these teams would love to get to the knockout stages, so it's always helpful to win your first game.
This is the Manchester City starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in goal. Ruben Dias starts alongside Joško Guardiol as the centre-backs. And the main man in attack is Erling Haaland. This is the Galatasaray team sheet.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here, but it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
So the first half kicks off. Victor Osimhen. This could get interesting. Roland Scheller. That is where it ends.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Rodri. And on to Savinho. Mateus Nunes. Rodri. Tijani Reinders. Rodri. One and two-touch passing, making it look easy. Lovely setup. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Roland Scheller. Mario Lemina. There's been a goal in another game, and Alex can give us the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Bayern. You could see he knew what he wanted to do as he stepped up to take that free kick, because it was executed superbly. They've scored the opener with only 9 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex, as always. And talk about timing, defending of the highest quality.
That would have been a really dangerous situation.
No way through, that's well kept. Well, it seems that there's just about no way that any defender can stop Erling Haaland from scoring. What are we expecting to see from him today? Osimhen! The keeper gets behind it well. Ruben Dias. Rodri. And on to Foden. It's a good ball. After all this, you hope someone will get a chance. But maybe one pass too many and they've lost better with the ball. Foden, working the ball really nicely. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Osimhen. Shalai. Singo. Jacobs. Lemina. Tijani Reinders. Decent looking attack, this. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Pushing forward with options available now.
It's a great goal.
So off we go at 1-0.
Number 42, Antoine Semenyo.
Lucas Torreira. Lemina. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Mateus Nunes. Reinders. This is getting the fans interested now. Lemina. Jacobs. Chance to cross here. Ruben Diaz. Approaching the interval, Manchester City have played out an impressive first half here.
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing has been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
And the ref goes to his whistle for that. Tijani Reinders. And on to Haaland. Foden. Switched on and ready. Erling Haaland. Really good pass. Now Osimhen. Mario Lemina. Ismail Jacobs. Oh, that's really well cut out. Lemina. Just waiting for the moment to break through.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. Guardiola. Rodri. And on to Foden. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. Not his day so far, and a look at those stats really backs that up.
Well, he hasn't been at his best, that's for sure. But you could say that about most of the team. He's just been slightly off the pace.
The second half is underway after a big statement from Manchester City in the first. Phil Foden. Now this might be promising, and that's where it ends with possession lost. There's been a goal in another game, and Alex can give us the details.
It's a goal for Real Madrid. They've scored the opener here with 46 minutes played.
And Alex will keep us updated. Singo. Every ball, this could lead to something. Could be setting something now. Magnificent defending, a timely intervention.
Good anticipation. That looked a real threat.
Erling Haaland. Foden. Tijani Reinders. Lemina. Singo. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. The ball back with City now. There could be something building for City here. Chance to score! What a challenge! Perfectly executed. Well, EA TV is your home of the Premier League, and we've got more on the way as City face Arsenal. Be sure to tune in for that. Sanchez. Ball one, well read. Ruben Diaz. Half an hour left for play. Surely they need to play a bit higher up than they are doing here.
They're just too passive when they're defending there.
Still looking for that final pass to open it up. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. It's there! It's going well away from them now. Inviting wave after wave of attacks. And there might yet be more to come.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is. He knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
away with this. Lemina.
Substitution for Manchester City. Coming off the pitch. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming onto the pitch.
Lucas
number
Torreira.
20, Bernardo Silva.
Noah Lang. Lemina. It's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Too much on the pass and over the byline for a goal kick. As you can see by that, a player who's been shining today.
Well, goals, creativity and a big impact on the game. What more could you ask for?
Josko Gvardiol. I'm going to hand to Alex Scott now with an update from one of the other games.
It's a goal for Newcastle. This one happening in 69 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Reinders. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Mario Lemina. He's beaten his marker here. Crosses the line for a corner. And they've gone with a short one. Zane puts the ball in. It stops there. Nothing at the end of it. Silva.
It's a message for Caitlin. Caitlin, can you please return to the ticket office?
Rodri.
Your husband is waiting for you.
Rodri. Now with Savinho. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing.
They got everything right there.
Mario Lemina. Lang. Jacobs. Now, something's happened in one of the other matches. A goal. Over to you, Alex.
It's a goal for PSG. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 79 minutes played.
Fantastic, Alex. Thank you. It's a pretty poor error, to be honest. Didn't have to do that. He's really stepped up today, and it's time now for some fresh legs. Just 10 minutes to go now. Mamouche. Work pays off as they get the ball back. Lang. And superb technique to get past his man. An excellent run. Good-looking ball played in. Cleared, but not out of trouble yet. It's broken down, and it had looked promising. Rodri. Has misplaced, the ball lost.
That was a little bit sloppy there.
Pass played through perfectly. What a chance this could be. A goal! Well, that's upset the majority inside this ground.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Three goals to one then as we get started again. Nouri. Now with Silva. Diaz. Mateus Nunes. Rodri. Now with Silva. Nouri. Really good pass. Being made to work to stay on the ball.
Well, he wasn't going to have that taken off him, was he?
Lemina. Now here's an invitation. It's on for them. And it's in! And they want to get the game restarted as quickly as they can. They're not beaten yet.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Goal for the visitors.
Leaving the fans here to go home happy. A win to get their campaign underway. Your thoughts?
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what they've done here. Now they can look forward to the next game. They're in a great position.
He really has put in a first-class performance today. Absolutely magnificent.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.